they only get the female ones. So yeah, this is it.
Oh.
You get the female ones. That's it for your color. So that one is.
So we could wear that to dinner, right?
Girl, no, we going to dinner with these regular clothes on. Okay, well, guess what? Y'all put that on and go to dinner and let them folks tell y'all that ain't what y'all supposed to do. That really might be y'all outfit to go to bed in. Matter of fact, y'all follow each other.
All right.
And we're gonna watch y'all. I'm gonna watch y'all. I can't speak for Jay. What do I have to do with this? No, what I'm saying is what the hell is you won't even paying attention because I said I can't speak for Jay. That's what you got to do with it. Nothing.
So we finally made it to Nagano. It took us about 3 hours to get there from Tokyo, and it was definitely a journey. From trying to figure out Tokyo Station, to playing musical chairs on the bullet train, to then dragging our suitcases through the snow, finally getting to the hotel was like a breath of fresh air. Hospitality was top tier as usual. As soon as we walked in, the staff greeted us right away and walked us over to a table for our welcome drinks. We confirmed our dinner time as well as our private onsen time, and then toasted to making it out there. Okay, so here's the fun part. I booked us a family style.
Can we take our shoes here?
Yes.
Okay.
Please, your shoes. Take
Okay.
off. Remove inside your socks.
Socks over? Okay.
Shoes. No sandals.
No shoes, no sandals. Okay.
Remove outside.
Okay.
Go outside.
Shoes.
I was definitely a little nervous about how this was going to pan out. I had never stayed in the Ryokan before, and I know the rest of the girls hadn't stayed in the Ryokan before, so this was about to be interesting. We were told that they were going to come in and move this table here and then put down 4 futons while we were at dinner. So, first time for everything, and hey, why not try this out, right?
All right.
This is our room.
Once we got to the room, we had about an hour to settle in before dinner and our private onsen experience. And honestly, we needed that time. We made some tea, set a little table in our room, and finally got a chance to just breathe.
I'm about to put on my outfit.
Meanwhile, Janelle was fully in her element. She was exploring every traditional Japanese detail in the room.
See your punky outside.
It's not above your punky.
Punky? Your vagina.
She gave us a little info on some traditions we didn't know about.
And you stand up. Interesting.
Yeah, I was not prepared to look over there and see her on her knees. And I was like, you alright?
She was our unofficial cultural tour guide. And honestly, we needed that because this was clearly not just a hotel room. It was a whole experience.
Yeah, but they all look like
All these sides is the same.
they're all left side shoe.
What size do you wear? 7? What size do you wear? 7 or 8?
8.
They fit?
Alright, now at this moment, we had no idea what we were about to experience for dinner. Dinner was a whole multi-course spread. And do you remember the conversation at the beginning of the video? We could have absolutely wore our yukatas to dinner. But that's okay, because the moment we walked in and we saw other guests in there, we were like, alright, mental note for tomorrow night. So our booking was half board. That basically means that breakfast and dinner was included each night. Y'all, this dinner was amazing. It was a full-on kaiseki experience. Now, kaiseki is a traditional multi-course Japanese dinner that's all about seasonality, balance, and presentation. Every single dish is intentional, what's served, how it's plated, and even the dish it comes on.
So they like that little thing up right there. Then we going right up there. Flip, flap, flip, flip, flip. 1 minute each side.
See, you can't take some folks nowhere because that was her response to me saying, you gonna eat your scallop like this or you gonna go ahead and fry it?
That was obvious.
Y'all, all that food was delicious. It was so fresh, so tasty, just wonderful. So they came around, lit all of our burners, and that's when it got fun. The first few meals are, of course, the shrimp and, sashimi, just light things like that. But now it was time for us to cook.
We've been doing a cooking class every day. I'm gonna go back home and don't even do none of this.
Right. I used to do the blue apron box. That was fun for a while. But cooking is time consuming. By the time you look up, you can cook and cleaned up. Exactly. Little box used to say 15 minutes. I used to be in there a good hour.
Okay, so the next best thing about this place was the onsen. After dinner, Jade decided to go to bed, but the three of us got dressed and went upstairs to the roof for our private onsen experience.
You gotta move fast.
So an onsen is basically Japanese hot springs, so of course it's outdoors and it is freezing out there. The hot springs are hot, yes, but to get to them, it's cold.
Real icicle. Alright. Put your shoes here.
Now listen, unlike the hot springs in Iceland, Japanese onsens require you to be completely naked.
Oh, okay.
Since this was our first Japanese onsen experience, I figured a good place to start would be a private onsen. So we booked this private onsen just for us. It was a nice little lounge area, 2 tubs on the outside, as well as a little shower area. And it was really nice for us to kind of get just acclimated to the area. The water itself was so hot. Like when you sat in it, you forgot how cold it was outside.
Okay. Alright, you got the key, right? Yeah. Okay. This was cold right here because there's no steam. Yeah. So this is the public bathroom. You want to peek in the public bathroom?
And of course, before heading back, we decided to take a peek in the public onsen and just ended up staying there a while. Breakfast the next morning felt like part 2 of the whole culinary experience. At a Ryokan like this, breakfast is not your typical continental grab-and-go type of situation. It follows that same traditional Japanese style as dinner. That beautiful presentation, the intentionality behind everything just kind of moving slowly and in order. So instead of your usual like pancake, scrambled eggs kind of breakfast, you're getting grilled fish, miso soup, rice, pickled vegetables, tofu, eggs, tea, and all these little side dishes you see that somehow make the breakfast feel fancy.
I need to look at Janelle to see what to do.
That's true.
Does y'all use that blue bowl?
I put mine inside of here.
Oh,
With my rice.
Okay.
But no, follow Janelle.
I'm like, wait a minute, we got a whole blue bowl right here.
So while Lauren over here being a hater, really we were just trying to figure out the right way to eat everything because there was just so much on the table.
Because it really is pretty small. It's just like, like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I appreciate that.
It's a lot of food. Everything I needed it to be.
Like every portion is a good size. I like that. Some rice in here.
I think I tasted everything. Except this.
Wow. This is a completely different breakfast than Tokyo.
Man, what you say? Let's see what this is.
Similar.
Right.
Besides the miso soup. This is the staple.
Yeah.
It is. What is this? Did you try this? This is a little noodle thing.
Not yet.
This is different.
Okay.
What's that? The egg soup?
Well, it got fish in it. I tried it. It's good.
Yeah.
Alright, watch this ice right here.
Listen, our day of foolishness was just getting started. Now make sure you're subscribed so you can see what our full snow day was like. We took ski lessons, we went to Snow Monkey Park. We really had a good time, so you know the shenanigans was on 1,000. So after breakfast, we walked over to the train station and actually took the bus from the train station over to our first stop, which was Snow Monkey Park.
But since she didn't fall, she ain't somebody on her back, is she?
Oh. Walking around Yudanaka, Nagano, Tokyo. I mean, not Tokyo, Japan. It's cold and it's pretty. Look at them back there. Alright, we're pulling up on Yudanaka station. It's so pretty. Y'all, the mountains had me in a chokehold. I am a sucker for beautiful scenery. So if Japan is on your list, I truly recommend taking a trip out to the Japanese Alps. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Should have went in on that side. I'll show you a little more in the next episode. No, I'm gonna put it away because I don't want a monkey, brother. I don't want a monkey to come get me. Right. Right, we're on the way to Snow Monkey Park. Like during the walk, if they're jumping out at you or if they're on the sides, if it's after a certain area, if they just around. So I don't know. Damn well, it's gonna be everywhere.